everyone, welcome back to Avatar Oracles. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. So this week we are going to do a general weekly love reading and find out what is the love energy surrounding you for this week. And I know I missed a couple Sundays. I've just been really busy, but I'm here today, so we are going to do your love reading, and then we'll do your usual pick an oracle towards the end of the reading and find out what message spirit has for you. Okay, so the general energies that I am sensing are about intuition, pure spirit, protection, and safety. And I'm hearing something about feeling of concern when it comes to your safety. So if you feel that something does not feel right, then maybe you should pay attention to it. Okay, so that is something that I just heard from your spirit guides. So I have the Queen of Cups as our first card. Some of you may be water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I have the Four of Pentacles. So a lot of feelings are being hidden here. I have the Knight of Cups, the Sun, and let's get one more card. We have the High Priestess. Talk about something hidden, secrets. Maybe I'll get another card. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, so the first card is the Queen of Cups. So this tells me that you are currently into your feelings. So you may be in an emotion ocean, just going through the feels. You may be feeling emotional at the moment, or this week you might be feeling a lot of emotion. So that will depend on your situation. And I'm seeing that you're going to be spending a lot of time alone. So this is the time where you should focus on yourself, self-love, self-care, treating yourself like a friend, just taking care of things that you've been putting off for a while. I just heard that. So if there are things that you've been neglecting to do because you've been focused on other things, maybe relationship or maybe even work, maybe you just had so much work like I had the past 2 weeks, that this is a time to maybe focus on yourself, okay? And I'm seeing that you may be keeping feelings to yourself. So that tells me that you're not talking to anybody about how you're currently feeling. So I'm seeing that you're just trying to work on yourself. So spending time working on your feelings, analyzing them, I'm hearing deciding what to do. So you may be in a situation where you are trying to figure out what you feel, and then making a decision based on how you're feeling, okay? So if you are planning on offering love to somebody, I feel like you're trying to decide how to tell somebody about this feeling. So that is where all these feelings are coming from. Okay, so you're probably deciding whether to tell this person or not about how you feel. Okay, so that is the sense of secrecy that I am seeing here, that you just don't know. You just don't know. You know, sometimes that's not bad because it's hard to um, decipher feelings. And also, we have doubts, fears, inhibitions that stops us from saying how we feel. You may be afraid to, maybe getting rejected, or you don't know if the other person feels the same way about you, but I'm seeing here that if you tell this person how you feel, that it will make both of you happy. So it's going to be a good positive result that's going to come out of this from telling this person how you feel. Um, so I feel like you're just going to spill out all these feelings because for a while now you've been holding back on these feelings, you're just hiding these feelings, and now you feel like you just want to shout it out to the world. You want to let the other person know how you feel and then go from there. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Because, if they don't feel the same, then you still get the answer that you are looking for, and then you can move forward. But I'm seeing there's going to be happiness here with the Sun card. So, whatever happens, or however it turns out, both of you are going to be happy in the end. But I feel like with the High Priestess here as the last card, you don't know how things are going to turn out in the long term. But with the Sun here, I'm seeing a positive result. But the High Priestess is saying, just keep on going. Just keep on going. See where it leads you, okay? And I feel like I shouldn't be taking any more cards because really we can't tell what the future is going to bring. We can just give you guidance, as far as your spirit guides, they can give you guidance and make it easier for you to decide. But in the end, we have free will, so the choice is essentially yours to make. Okay, so I'll just leave the High Priestess here as the last card because you'll never know. You'll never know what's gonna happen, and we don't want to do spoilers here. It's better to keep it exciting. That's why nobody can tell the future because the future will be based on your decisions. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our oracle cards. So on your screen, I have 3 oracle cards. Choose the card that you are drawn to and find out what Spirit has in store for you for this week. If you need more time, you may pause the video. Okay, so if you pick card number 1, your card is the Plato's Symposium. So this is your card. So there's a quote here. According to Greek mythology, humans were originally created with 4 arms, 4 legs, and a head with 2 faces. Fearing their power, Zeus split them into 2 separate beings, condemning them to spend their lives in search of their other halves. So this is all about twin flame, the twin flame journey. So if you feel like you're in a twin flame journey, this is a confirmation that you're in a very challenging situation. So from the reading from earlier, I sense that one of you could be a chaser and one of you could be a runner. So most of the time, my listeners or watchers are the chasers, and there's nothing wrong with that because you have this sense of feeling that is too much for you, so you had to take action, right? So sometimes that's what you need to do, is take action, because nothing's going to happen if you just sit there and wait. But if the person is not ready, then we cannot force them either to be on the same page as you, right? So they have their own feelings, they have their own free will, and they can, be different than you. They could be younger or much older, or maybe they have a different way of upbringing than you. So it's just not the same wavelength as you when it comes to love, and that is sometimes where I'm seeing the challenge with twin flame journeys. But it is a very heavy energy when you're in a twin flame journey, because I can relate. But the main message that I'm hearing from Spirit is that focus on yourself. Okay, so if the time is right, things will fall into place. So that is the main message for you. I hope that helped. Card number 1. If you pick card number 2, your card is Adventure Awaits. So go find it. So this is all about movement, moving forward, taking action. So this is all about pursuing the things that you are passionate about, or things that you have strong feelings for. So if there is something that is constantly on your mind or constantly in your heart that you feel like you have to do, that you're being pushed towards that direction, then this is a confirmation from your spirit guides to go to that direction, because that is the right path for you to find your purpose. Okay, so this is a very straightforward message. So as long as you are moving towards something that you feel like you have to do, or something that you've always loved to do, then there is going to be exciting and wonderful adventures waiting for you. Okay, so I hope that helped card number 2. Until next time. If you pick card number 3, your card is you are moving onto a steady and reliable path. So I see a picture here of like boxes, like somebody is moving. So you may be moving location, or moving to another city, or maybe even another country. But Spirit is saying that don't be afraid, because you are moving towards a steady and reliable path. So if you are having second thoughts or inhibitions or doubts whether this is the right move, well, Spirit is telling you that you are on the right path. So just keep on going. So maybe you'll get good news this week that you did get a job at this state or this country. Then you might be moving. Also, you may be moving in with somebody and enter into a more committed relationship. Okay, so Spirit is telling you that if you are in the process of moving, that you are on the right path. Okay, so thank you all for watching. I hope you heard the message that you needed to hear for this week. Until next time, à bientôt!